Worried by the rising insecurity in the country and the state in particular over Ẹ́ďśm attacks on its communities, the Delta State House of Assembly yesterday passed a resolution urging Governor Ifeanyi Okowa of the state to prevail on security agencies to beef up security in Ánịọcha North local government area and other affected councils. Moving a motion under matters of urgent public importance, the member representing Ánịọcha North constituency, Mr. Emeka Nwaobi, which was seconded by the member representing Ika South, Mr. Festus Oko, and adopted after debate by members, noted that the incessant attacks on the people of Ánịọcha North by suspected Ẹ́ďśm. He explained that huge ransoms were paid to secure the release of the victims, while others are still in captivity, lamenting that Isele Azagbe community was the worst hit by the Ẹ́ďśm, who have killed, maimed and raped people in the area, as well as denied them access to their farmlands. In their separate contributions, the House Majority Leader Tim Owefere, Deputy Majority Leader Oboro Prior, Chief Whip Pat Ajudua, the member representing Ndokwa West, Charles Emetulu, and the member representing Ika South, Festus Oko, recounted the havoc wreaked by Ẹ́ďśm in communities across the state and called for concerted efforts to prevent further killings of innocent Deltans. They alleged that Ẹ́ďśm have made life unbearable for people in the state, stressing that some communities, including Obi Ayima, Isele Azegbe, Uweru, were under siege by Ẹ́ďśm. They lamented that people no longer go to their farms in the affected communities for fear of being held captive by the herders. Meanwhile, in Abraka Kingdom in Ethiop Council, Delta State, President General of Abraka Kingdom, Chief Emmanuel Idogo, giving statistics of the recent attacks in the kingdom, said 2 persons have been killed in the last 1 month, while a woman was raped by persons suspected to be Ẹ́ďśm in her farm. He said, "We are still under siege by armed Ẹ́ďśm in Abraka, particularly in the Ori Abraka area, which plays host to a large expanse of area used for farming by farmers in the area, including some from Obiaruku community. Last Monday, one of her sons was attacked by the Ẹ́ďśm, who inflicted machete life threatening cut on him in his farm. He was lucky to have been rescued by a good Samaritan who called the attention of others, and he was taken to the Abraka General Hospital, where he is currently receiving medical attention. In the month of February, we recovered numerous attacks by Ẹ́ďśm, with one of such cases resulting to the death of one person who is an indigene of Obiaruku. The incident happened at the Abraka Farm Reserve area. Also, a man who had gone to his farm in company of his wife escaped death in his farm during an attack on them by the Ẹ́ďśm. Fortunately for his wife, she survived the attack, but unluckily for her, the Ẹ́ďśm took turns to rape her. Jesus. After which they left her in the farm and fled the scene of the incident. Hey! And meanwhile, the governor is still expecting the president to speak, to say something at this point in time. So the so-called chief security officers of all these states, all these states in this country, so they don't know what is happening. They don't know who the people who are behind all of these things, because some people will come and tell you, oh, everything now is all about Ẹ́ďśm. We don't even hear other criminals or the other crimes, perpetrated in this country. That everything is on Fulani Ẹ́ďśm. Okay, if they are not Fulani Ẹ́ďśm, why is it that it's now difficult for the police to arrest these people? Why is it so difficult? We could remember when this issue of a kidnapping in those days, we know how Delta State, how the state was able to deal with these people. They dealt with them decisively, and at some point, there was no case of kidnapping again. But now that it's always related to this Fulani Ẹ́ďśm, nothing is being done. It's as if the policemen are really handicapped. You can't say anything. It's just like, sit down, look. They are just looking. In my opinion, that is just the way it is. They are just looking. They are just looking. State assembly, Delta state assemblies now calling on the governor to do what? Does it mean the governor is not aware? Just like I said, the governor has been waiting for the response of the president. Hey, can you imagine? This is not child's play. This is not joke again at all. It's happening all in all the communities in Delta State. The Urobo people, those ones like they have taken charge a bit, but this other side, Asaba side, I think that is where the problem is now. And this Delta Assembly calling on the governor, even when the governor was asking the president to speak, where were these assembly members? They were there. So now that the governor called on the president to speak, I'm sure they were all aware when he called the president. They are now still telling the governor to do what, or what is the governor supposed to do at this point in time? You know, if it were to be APC state, they will say, oh, because of they don't want to do this, they don't want to do this with all this sentiment. But now this is a PDP state. In all the PDP states, all of these things are happening and nothing is being done. You are calling on who? Calling on who? Why is it that? Why must the police even be called? That's why I say they are just looking. Sit down, look. That's just their name now. Like I always say, those who are affected will be able to tell the story better. This is really becoming unbecoming. Honestly, you are waiting for who? The governor to say something, to do what? To wait. And these things are happening on a daily basis. Every now and then it's happening. And the worst part of it is that these people cannot go to their farms. They are just afraid. They can't go into their farms. The worst part of it is just having kind of knowledge on these women, married women. You can just imagine the audacity. No wonder this man, the chief of army, starts saying that these Boko people, they are all over the place. They are all over the place. And what are you guys doing? Forming big manity. Huh? Nigeria, which way? Nigerians, which way? Now so we go the day. Now so we go the day. This thing is becoming too much. It's becoming too much. Who is going to rescue us? The president is not saying anything. We don't know what is happening again. We don't know where we are going to again. There's this silence of conspiracy somewhere. Those who are working with the government, those who, like Omo Agege, Festus Keyamo, they are from that state. What are they saying? What are they saying? And meanwhile, they will not start telling you that the international communities don't know what is happening in Nigeria, that they don't know the situation of things. I could remember when the vice president went to the US and he said he didn't say so, but that was what he was quoted to have said, that the rate at which people are projecting or talking about this insecurity is not as difficult, or it's not as the way it is in reality. He was telling people in the US, see what is happening. Then it was like a child's play, but now it's something else again. It was really tough then, even when he said it, when people were experiencing a lot of things. But now it's more than what was happening there. And nothing has been done since then. Nothing has been done since then. If these people are not Fulani Ésmè, why is it that the people behind it have not been arrested? If that's what they want us to make us believe, irrespective whosoever that is even behind it, let them arrest them so that these things will be curbed. These things will be curbed. Hey, this is something else. It's something else so scary. So now, what Delta State Assembly is expecting, it is time to prevail on the state governor to start purchasing of arms, to start a security outfit. We have the money. The federal government will contribute its share of security allowance. If this issue is not tackled now with all seriousness, it will get out of hand. These Ésmè have to be given what they deserve. If it will lead to civil war, no wahala, cause we can't continue to live like this. It's so scary and very painful that nobody is even coming to the rescue of anybody. People are just talking, shouting, and that does not stop all of these things. Someone says sign anti-open grazing laws with immediate effect and set up security outfit with laws securing the life of all Deltans. Hey, this is really serious. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning the cry of the Delta State Assembly, telling the governor what to do with all of these things that have been happening more than 1 month now. So they've not been able to resolve, to come to a conclusion on how to solve this whole thing. They are still calling him, and I'm sure the governor is still expecting the president to say something. So guys, leave your comment below and let's have your take.